pro team, TNC Predator, I mean, Mocha up, try and look for a kill on that bot lane, play hard, sneaking his way through the trees. He can sense the game
tower is under attack.
And should just be out. Yeah, I wonder if that would even connect. I don't think so. The run is kind of finicky when it comes to whether or not you're in it.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady.
As for the Queen of Pain, she is opting for an Orchid Malevolence here, and we got counter smoke from the side of Black this time round, knowing full well in which area of the map their opponents are positioned with Queen of Pain. She just walks near the high ground, didn't even want to walk up the high ground to prevent something like that from happening, and still takes all of her health pool as damage. I mean, hey, that's what Royal Jelly is for, right? If you ask me, it's still one of the best jungle items, if not the best jungle item in the game, because it's a permanent buff, and even in the late game, even in like 30-50 minutes in, you still see quite a bunch of people that survive with like 40 HP or something, where they're basically just saved by the freaking regen. It's going to have his massive too. With the Midas, I actually really like that massive void build. RBK fan, he is doing everything right here, because it's his job. They have the anti-mage. Once anti-mage hits the battle fury in just a little bit from here, Gabby is going to be flash farming like no other.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
TNC, they realized that if they want to
Dire's top
have
tower
a
is
good
under attack.
shot at this game, if they do want to stay in control of this game, they have to group up, so they just go ahead and clean the Dire jungle for themselves. Make sure that the teammates can get some farm there while the rest of their team pushing down the top tower. And looks like Team Black going for a smoke, trying to see if they can't
not the doing, so that tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Mel immediately getting out, and Marsh also just gets to take a TP home to base. That's a huge waste of time, and Black have to be really careful not to waste too much time here, because they're ahead by quite a bit, but they still don't necessarily have the favorable late game, in spite of how crazy of a carry Void is. And yeah, TNC, they definitely know how to use stuff like that to their advantage. If they feel like they can't fight Black anymore, if Team Black just gets a ton of money their way, and let's say is at an 8k gold lead, so the TNC have to accept the fact that they can't fight anymore. TNC are just gonna play the defensive game, are just gonna use Pango ultimates, stuff like that to defend all the while they wait for Gabby to farm up.
Radiant's bottom tower is
meanwhile,
under
the
attack.
Pango leader, he is opting for
Structures are
after his
fortified.
mechanism, and I really like what KPI is
top
doing
tower is
here.
about to be
I'm
Radiant's top
usually a big
rubble.
fan of that Maelstrom, and think that
Radiant's
every
middle
Pango
tower
should
is
pick up a
under
bit of
attack.
magic damage, but in
Dire's
this
top
game it
tower
just
is
allows
under
them
attack.
to do to Team Black what Team Black did to them the
Radiant's middle
previous
tower
time.
has
The
fallen.
Cavalier just gets a bunch of auras,
Radiant's
fighting
bottom
with his
tower
team every
needs a
time it's
hand.
the ultimate.
Dire's top tower ain't a tower no more.
All
Dire's
said,
top
Royal
tower is
Jelly
about to be
definitely
Radiant's
better
top
than
rubble.
1
Radiant's
tier
bottom
5 item.
tower
And you know
is
why?
under
Because it doesn't cost a slot. And that's what makes it the best looking item. You can still have item in your jungle item stuff. And there's a Chronos here. KPI. That's why I said that you really like 5-man, really just Go with all of the team. Tims comes on in because of the Queen of Pain. Product is able, but everyone is low on both sides. And actually, the Pace's fight gets saved there by a time walk into Cookie. But Team Black, they gotta run. Gotta get out of here. Not the fight they were looking for, not the aggression they were looking for. Very nice fight from TNC Predator. Not even getting to commit the way they want to. I think they want to use the Pangolier roll like twice there and tail both times, but even without a rolling thunder defending like that, knowing the Chronon Sphere is on cooldown for pretty much 2 minutes, that seems about as good as get. This is just, you know, TNC's timing to place the support protection.
Middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Well, Gabby's dash farming with the, I don't know. Fury doing some really good work here too, because you see the anti-mate slowly but surely catching up to the void. Faceless Void gonna go MKB into BKB, or actually I think BKB into MKB. Not sure, I prefer the other way around. Us got solo killed by a Queen of Pain. Okay, he has an Orchid Pin. My bad, I kinda missed out this Queen of Pain well after that last fight and everything. Okay, the guy meanwhile committing the Rotor Thunder, looking to play hard. Not once, but play hard. He's completely fine on his money. Now got the Blade Dagger pitch as well, that he's really been looking forward to. So I like going Saber into Blade Dagger, because during those last couple of team fights, that training damage really did matter, and I think the ability to continue fighting here is very important for Black. The reason they're so far ahead is their momentum. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Queen of Pain just didn't respond there at all. So this is actually like a tactical pause or whatever. I think she's dead anyhow. But this is the opposite of like a tactical pause. He could have... He answers and she's done. So yeah, that's pretty much happening what happened to me before, where you just get disconnected and get a freaking blink screen for a couple of seconds, minutes, it depends. That's just the server having a couple of issues, but everybody should be able to reconnect. We've never had to remake because of this, nor has it ever taken longer than like 2 or 3 minutes. I just really hope we get more action. And I hope we have Pain to get it work, because yeah, I guess that like TNC can really use the kills, and it will probably make the game more exciting. But this isn't, I don't know. At the very least, Queen of Pain should be able to get her blink off, and I think our Mel even assumed that too, because he's still keeping the Astro Step ready, so Queen of Pain blinking away once RML Astro Stepping after her. You know, that's kind of what was to be expected there. Are there any other interesting items coming up that I haven't really talked about? I mean, pretty much the usual with our Mel, just going for the double resonant Pulse charge. Queen of Pain, who is still getting murderized, saving for a BKB and Lincoln Sphere. Player is coming in there. He does have a Blink Dagger, but I don't think it will matter much whether there's a tiny or not. Unless Queen of Pain manages to get a blink off, then like tiny can, I don't know, just throw a stun and pick away himself, honestly. Team Black, they just don't want to fight for another 20 seconds. 20 seconds, they get Chronosphere. If they have if they have a living Queen of Pain in 20 seconds, what else could they need? Chrono, 2 or 3 people, let Quap all of her damage. And it looks like Noah's being on. See if it's still. Yeah, no. Not to get the blink up. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. She was dead there anyway. The only difference it makes is whether or not the Void Spirit has to use an extra astral step. But now with that next Chronosphere, there's not gonna be a Queen of Pain for follow-up damage, and that is gonna be pretty damn important. And an instant disconnect once again. Oh man. Sip some coffee, but I'm really out of stuff to talk about. I mean, this game, it already is obvious that it's anti-match racing against faces Void, and then it all depends on how and where those Chronos are gonna hit. But I might have to add that so far, all of those Chronos have been really freaking on point. So we have the brawl breaking loose. There's so many Chronosphere and the brawl. The TNC Predator immediately abandoned when they saw how many people were committed. It's gonna turn into a massacre. And there's no stopping this
middle
Void.
tower is under attack.
Now Team Black have to play this defensively,
Looks to be
have to
disintegrating.
protect this Void for a while, but as long as they keep playing around the corner like this, although Tim's just straight up ticked out to Queen of Pain that
Killing
time.
spree.
Man, can people stop dying left and right? But looks like Team TNC Predator, they're just not expecting to be jumped that quickly either. So yeah, you know, if it surprises them, then I shouldn't be too missing those kills. But still, Team Black should keep catching the opponents off guard they least expected. Even when somebody thinks they've got the way, it's just like, oh. And it's really up to TNC to take charge of this game, hit a good Rolling Thunder, make sure that Pangolier is actually gonna carry his freaking work.
Tower needs a hand.
Tiny now saving up for a Shadow Blade. Great item on him, especially because it gives you additional attack speed. It's not just the invis by the item form. And play hard, I think, you know, going the way of the hard right click Tiny, becoming that second late game medi carry once the Queen of Pain starts falling off is a really good way to go. Because, well, this is doing a good job, but as the Queen of Pain you can never carry the game for too long. And boy, even in the late game he's still gonna depend on Chronosphere cooldown. We had both teams debating whether they wanted to take that fight, and when Black had decided yes they wanted to take that fight, TNC was like, nope. Got a debate, but now TNC, they may be the ones who want to fight here. Trying to get out of the Void, waiting for the time bomb to be used. In comes the Queen of Pain though, with an ultimate as well. And bonus here out with 5 seconds too. Oh no, this time from TNC Predator. Maybe what they've been looking for, especially with the Shadow Demon, just barely making it out of there. And there's the girl team once again. Up there being spread out. Armel still fine. That Void Spirit is surprisingly tanky, but look at the all the damage of anti-main. We would much rather farming. It's just gotta get banned down. It's gonna get killed up actually. Predator, they may have just lost this game because now the fight is able to not rely on the chronosphere necessarily anymore. Black, you saw what they did last game when they were able to play aggressively, when they were able to just run all over their enemies. No, shield actually just done by the Tuskar. He sacrifices himself in exchange for a Roche lasted. Definitely perfect, definitely a great move. Didn't even walrus punch or whatever, that was just snowball damage. All he did was snowball and freaking insta-kill. But it looks like Team Black, they're still in way too dominant position to be worried. This is Void without the chronosphere. He now has an Aegis, which means that he can put this insane damage at his best chance to use the team fight.
Radiant's top tower just
pushing, just trying to delay that tier 2 tower push. But TNC Predator, you gotta wait for Gabby to farming. Gabby needs a lot more items. I think Skull better. The Void is gonna win the battle of the batches. Because, well, he is the best as of ability. With that double hit, he is so much more fat and... I don't know, this really does seem disastrous for TNC, despite this being like their bread and butter strat.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
38 gamer play for like 1 Dota. Wait till you've won. Angle leader, he had a chance to hold there, didn't use it, and now he's not gonna get rolled again. Rolling Thunder is really freaking scary because TNC, when they do get an engagement like that, they definitely know how to use it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Black, they know what he's gonna do. And preempt and Void. He's fighting 1 versus 3 and just goes like, oh yeah, wait, BKB Kronos weird. Pass the box out of there like it's nothing still. Keeping the Aegis at the ready. Hey, not a carrot to the world now. Going for the Void Spirit next. And Armel, can he get away? Should be able to, right? Yeah.
Radiant's courier is dead.
Courier.
Wonder what Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love.
What a game! This is the least I'd expected, especially with TNC Predator winning a draft that most teams don't even let them pick up. No, maybe they're pretty meditated. Maybe they were actually like on the side on Black. Maybe they were actually like, okay, we're gonna give TNC Predator all of the favorite heroes because we know how to counter them. And Void getting some kind of Snapfire there, despite still having that Aegis. The Aegis is kind of retained for a couple of minutes either, but Void is going to lose that. And I don't think they want to fight anymore here on the side of... Oh, never mind, the plane is coming in, and the BKB gets activated. They still do want to fight this, immediately getting 2 kills. Gabby, like I said, he cannot walk into the fight. He cannot do anything against this fight. Everybody else, yeah, the anti-mage is real scary too. But face this Void as the close to here on equal footing. The fact always got to be ahead in 1-on-1, especially with freaking MKB though. Having that extra proc for the time of double dash is just so nice. It adds so much more damage than you really expect from a BKB. But you need to get from an MKB, then you need to get from an MKB to make it work. Now that Void, just about what you're gonna do. Build Butterfly, build a Satanic. I don't know, what do you even build after that? Crit or something, I guess?
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
If both the Void and the Anti-Mage are 6-slotted, Anti-Mage isn't a relevant carry anymore. Of course, TNC Predator, they kind of at the better late game altogether, but in order to benefit from that, they need to get KP up to the point where he gets Skull Basher, where he becomes a CNC machine and can actually prevent that tiny from putting so much damage. And the same goes for Armel. He's having him. He's a hero, but he's not a carry. And having one 1v5 carry can at times not be enough. Like I said, during the last series already, it's a prime example of why.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Chronosphere also available.
Radiant's bottom tower has
It
fallen.
has an invis route. Oh, I think just the heavy, yeah. Yes, the Chronosphere is very connected. Think of KPI, roll into the Chronosphere. He watches two of his teammates die and the gets landed by the Void. Plus, meanwhile, can't create base for people to survive the Chrono anymore. 50k gold league, the godlike Void, and TNC Predator. They went for their red and bottom strip. They went for that stuff to pick every time they can pick whatever they feel like. Hitting this. On the contrary, this may be the next target. Pangoli not quite dropping though. After all, he is a pretty tanky dude, especially all of those auras. Gonna have that fight finished up soon, which is gonna be real darn necessary, but what to do about the Void? That's the answer for RPK fan?
Radiant's top tower's under. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower's about to topple.
And then look at Void. It types the rune. He is not able to time what I keep saying. How to stop this godlike Void? Well, that's how apparently. Just wait for him to try and get the rune way out of position. Play hard, just proc the BKB and things away. But that means 75 seconds, 70 seconds for pretty much.
Dire structures are fortified.
Till
Dire's
Chrono was
middle
up
tower
anyhow,
is under attack.
but not having the Chrono for 20 seconds longer
Dire's middle tower
will
is
just
fallen.
allow TNC Predator to, you know, play confidently, finally, from their anti-mage being
Dire's
able to
middle tower
one
looks to be
everyone except for the Faceless Void. Earlier, doing his best to get out of that silence, just a little bit to prevent him from swashbuckling, but TNC, they can't push what they have to be worried about. And it's Roche respawn. I mean, if it's super early, okay, no, 3 minutes. If it was a super quick Roche respawn, it may be super favorable for TNC because, well, they have Pangolier. That's one of the best heroes fighting around the Roche pit. Same goes for the Phoenix. And the Void, he just respawned. He now decided to instead put out the bottom lane. But taking a fight around the Roche pit without Void presence, or even with the Void just being a play, would be pretty much optimal for TNC here. Mo from the side of Team Black, not quite finding anyone. The team is having that Chronosphere, but he is now going for that attempt to make sure that he has the status resistance to allow him to time walk when he's unlocked up next time, like what happened on that Peruvian. And then what? I mean, he still has a slot in exchange for the Midas, but six-slotted Void against six-slotted Anti-Mage, the Void will always win. Six-slotted Void +1 against six-slotted Anti-Mage, six-slotted Void Spirit. Different question entirely. I also wonder what Armel's gonna pick up. I mean, he's already committed for the utility build. Like I said, he's not gonna be a high impact carry. But if you can't be a high impact carry yourself, there's always the sheep stick. You just take one of the enemy's cores, make sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tim's isn't dying. Arcade, and he's got so much damage with Butterfly completed.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
TNC, they got Gabby over here, pushing out the top lane though, just being a nuisance and forcing somebody to teleport back and defend.
I restore my connection to the void.
The result of the kill, I'm pretty sure, but these teams have other stuff on their mind. It's Rose. Guaranteed to spawn in 25 seconds or something. So they're gonna know it's up. KPI gets nuked down by the Queen of Pain. Pain ultimate, it is supposed to fall off, but there's Sheepstick I was talking about. If you're not a relevant core any longer, just build Sheepstick, get rid of the enemy for a while. Easy Roach kill there. I mean, with the vote, no wonder. The question is, how can TNC deal with that?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
On the mid lane now, Gabby is gonna get caught. The bonus field there, being committed.
Look good.
Void, even if it's just an anti-mage kill, anti-mage is no buyback for 1k gold. That's so huge. And the freaking 90-second respawn time too. I had to check to just make sure I did not miss the anti-mage buyback by accident, but no. Gabby is actually just still pretty damn insanely fat. Again, I do not want to know how long this Void is gonna. Yeah, 100 seconds. If this Void dies twice, it would be pretty darn insane. So making that happen is gonna be really hard from this stage onwards. And Void just hitting the tower. There's the only problem. That's setting up a dog to play hard or not. Use the cheese, not even near full health from that. And the kill instead has a return kill on Timsu. Barely managed to squeeze out one time with a snowball. But even the Mortar kiss is getting used there. Team Black, they just want to end this game. They just want to continue their aggression here. Or well, get in a position from which to end this game before the anti-mage is back. Every little bit they can get insanely valuable. Because with the anti-mage, there is still a solid chance for TNC to maybe somehow focus before there's a Chronosphere.
Radiant's bottom tower
Still 70 seconds. But it's just like RPK, and he knows better than to just eat the series and die. He has been committed. TNC chasing for more. RPK, but he goes for Gabby, and he does not guarantee that he can get the anti-mage. He cannot get the anti-mage for the Aegis, and we do have a pause as RL is disconnected. Oh man. What a freaking game. This is just so insanely chaotic. I'm pretty happy that it wasn't just TNC taking a super quick and one-sided win, but it's not quite close enough for my taste, not gonna lie. I'm really curious to see what TNC are gonna pull out of their head the next time. Meanwhile, KPI is gonna come, which is about to, you know, ensure that this game is coming to a close here.
Has fallen.
Armel Void Spirit doing
is about to be
deal of stuff there.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
But I feel like TNC taking a second core. If either this Void Spirit or this Panic or even this Tusk was like a full right pick core, well, Tim's is eventually getting there with that shadow blade. But any one big right clicker for if the enemy is like focusing the anti-mage, so you have somebody else to hit the Void while the Void is hitting the anti-mage, you know? I feel like that would have made all the difference in the world here, because TNC, they have been playing well after the laning stage. They had a really harsh laning stage, underestimating their opponents as well in some regards. Some kind of right clicker that can hit the Void in these situations. Okay, maybe with Chronosphere that's a lot harder to do. There's very few range carries, but you did see how quickly the Void kills the anti-mage. Just have somebody kill the Void, or try to kill the Void. Meanwhile, so that he's forced the time war. Phoenix goes down as well. We are an unstoppable opponent, but TNC, they're not gonna call it GG no matter the cost. They're gonna fight till the bitter, and
Radiant's tower ain't looking too
no chance
steady.
for them to somehow stay in this game. Void can't do vector protection as well. Oh, he's on his own. So
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
now that's gone, so
Radiant's top barracks has
that's the last
fallen.
many racks. Rolling thunder once again, perfect protecting on everyone. There just is damage. He's going down. Yet another cook plus dash combo onto KPI. White Spirit trying to get out there. They call GG. I don't think they were expecting to get well. And I gotta say, they haven't been stumped here. So to be fair, at some points they did make it seem like TNC were making a comeback. They just didn't get to continue down that road. They just didn't get to maintain that for long enough to actually have a solid shot here.